But they're lining up and they're racing for the Ladbrokes Champion Chase over 3 miles, Grade 1 contest, and it's Conflated who's going to take them along for the early part, with Minella Indo slotting in second as they go to the first of the 16 fences. Gerri Colombe 3 and Envoi Allen, last year's winner, is last of the quartet. So making the way on towards fence number 1, Conflated. Going to lead them over from Minella Indo towards the inside. Gerri Colombe just a little wider out, and a 2 or 3 lengths break to the back marker over the first, which is Envoi Allen. So racing now towards the bend. That'll bring them on towards fences 2 and 3, which come up quite quickly together, a plain one and a regulation fence as well. These 4 runners who've won 38 races between them, 2.4 million in prize money and 16 Grade 1 contests, and they come now towards their second. Conflated over in front from Gerri Colombe, deliberate towards the inside, Minella Indo, and last of all is Envoi Allen. As they go now towards the first of the ditches, Conflated gonna rise in front from Gerri Colombe, who put down over that one. Was very flat and low out over it, but survives and didn't lose much ground or momentum either. He's towards the outside of Minella Indo, and last of all is Envoi Allen. So now they make their way on the turn towards the top of the track. That'll bring them down the hill first time towards fences 4, 5 and 6, and out front Conflated. Gonna lead them up the hill under Sam Ewing, who was aboard when he was third in the Cheltenham Gold Cup back in March. He was third in this contest last year. Minella Indo, the 2021 Gold Cup winner, is in the slipstream of Conflated, and they're being followed by Gerri Colombe, who is having his first run out of novice company and goes off favourite. He's been favourite every start he's had in his career, and last of all is Envoi Allen, who follows this trio down the hill. So they go to the fence at the top of the track before they descend. Conflated with Gerri Colombe on the outside, jump that better. Towards the inner is Minella Indo, and last of all is Envoi Allen as they take the descent on the downhill run now towards the 2 fences to bring them up to past the stand first time. And it's Conflated from Gerri Colombe, the only runner in the field who hasn't had the benefit of a run this season. This is his seasonal reappearance. Towards the inside is Minella Indo, a winner last time at Punchestown, and Envoi Allen last to the 4. So now they level off towards the 2 fences 5 and 6 to bring them up to past the stands, and Conflated over in front, Minella Indo the inside, Dara O'Keefe the outside, Gerri Colombe and Jack Kennedy, and Rachel Blackmore and Envoi Allen bring up the rear. So they come now towards the fence, which will be the last in a circuit's time. Conflated has Minella Indo on his inner and Gerri Colombe on his outer. Last of all is Envoi Allen, who's bidding to emulate those who've won this race twice, Be for Salmon, Koto Star and Road to Respect, the 3 that have managed to win this race on 2 occasions. And Envoi Allen, the only one in this race this year who can do just that. But it's Conflated who leads them right-handed now into the turn, being chased on the inside by Minella Indo. Towards the outside, Gerri Colombe, and Envoi Allen is last of the 4 as they take the first of the 3 fences, bringing them away from the stands. And Conflated having a good look in front, Gerri Colombe up on the outside, and Minella Indo's just trying to sneak through on his inside, but Conflated and Sam Ewing still with the advantage as they go to the ditch, being chased by Gerri Colombe. Minella Indo a little slower through the air there was Envoi Allen. So now they go on towards fence number 9, continuing to go away from the stands. Conflated, dual Grade 1 winner himself. On the inside is Minella Indo, a 3-time Grade 1 winner, as is Gerri Colombe on the outside, and last of the 4 is Envoi Allen, who's won 8 Grade 1s amongst 15 races that he's won. So they race now towards the turn, bringing them towards fences 10 and 11, and Conflated leads, the Irish Gold Cup winner, from on the inside Minella Indo. Gerri Colombe right there, the outer, just that one mistake so far, being followed 2 to 3 lengths back by Envoi Allen as they make their way along the back and on towards the first of the 4 fences along the back straight. Conflated, gonna lead Gerri Colombe over this one. On the inside, jumping it smoothly is Minella Indo, and last of the 4 remains Envoi Allen. So right over the far side they go. They've almost completed a circuit, and it is Conflated who leads. Little to choose for the 2-3 spot between Gerri Colombe on the outside of Minella Indo, and 3 or 4 lengths back to Envoi Allen, who's last of all, as they continue over the far side now. And just beginning to increase the tempo up front is Conflated. Minella Indo's on the inside of Gerri Colombe, and a couple of lengths break further back to Envoi Allen. So now they make their way on towards the next, right over the far side. They've got a mile to race in the Ladbrokes Champion Chase. Conflated leads from Gerri Colombe, who's just about within a length. Back in third is Minella Indo, and last of the 4 is Envoi Allen. So now they race on the bend of the back straight that's going to bring them across towards the 2 fences. Out of view of the main grandstand behind the clubhouse, Conflated leads them along. Stable companion towards the outside is Gerri Colombe. On the inside is Minella Indo, and Envoi Allen last to the Quartet. Now they make their way a bit flat there in Envoi Allen. They make their way towards the final ditch, 4 fences from home, and it's Conflated from Minella Indo on the inside, and on the outside Gerri Colombe. Back in behind them as Envoi Allen, as these 4 runners make their way now out of the dip and begin to meet the rising ground, and Conflated continues to roll along in front from Gerri Colombe, who has this big test for the first time in his career out of novice company, taking on the winner of 30 races around him, and he's on his inside. He's got a Gold Cup winner, and behind him he's a Ryanair Chase winner, but he's favoured to deliver here. Now we get to find out. It's Conflated who leads them up the hill from Gerri Colombe on the outside. The inside Minella Indo and Envoi Allen is just behind them. They begin to make the turn at the top of the track. They've 3 to jump in the Ladbrokes Champion Chase, and there's all 4 to choose from as they begin to emerge over the brow of the hill. Conflated on the outside, Gerri Colombe towards the inside is Minella Indo, and Envoi Allen is moving into position as well as they clear that one and take the descent. Conflated quickens up off the front. Now Gerri Colombe has asked for maximum effort out of novice company, and we dip the tank now. Back in third is Minella Indo, and Envoi Allen is trying to stay on. Conflated is game in front. Gerri Colombe has asked for full effort. Now Envoi Allen is trying to close the gap on Minella Indo. Oh, the quartet go towards the second last with Conflated just about with the advantage. Jumps across the fence, and now Gerri Colombe has to switch in. Envoi Allen is staying on powerfully at Down Royal again, and it's Conflated the near side. Envoi Allen the centre to the last. Envoi Allen gets low. Conflated is trying to rally on the near side. It's Envoi Allen and Conflated who are battling strongly to the line. Gerri Colombe is trying to stay on again for a 3-way run. Conflated, Envoi Allen and Gerri Colombe to the line. It's very tight. Gerri Colombe has got up and just from Envoi Allen in second. Back in third was Conflated, and fourth was Minella Indo. A wonderful finish to the Ladbrokes Champion Chase.
We'll just quickly speak to our winning jockey here, Jack Kennedy. Jack, that was some race to watch. Just how much of a buzz was for you to ride in and come out on top?
Yeah. Looked like it was after going a bit wrong on us, but no, he battled really hard and dug deep, got up. Yeah, so it was great.
Well, you mentioned things going wrong. I know there was an early mistake, but Conflated did come across you a couple of times. Would you have felt it was one that got away if it hadn't worked out?
100%. Yeah, Conflated picked up well now from the back of the third last. I felt I had all angles covered really. Conflated picked up well and just went left at the second last, which allowed Rachel to get up then. Switched in. I thought I still had plenty of time to get back up, and he way over jumped the last. But dug deep, yeah, done it well.
He's got a great attitude, and stamina is clearly a big forte for him as well. I mean, we spoke about it yesterday. Just how big an achievement is that for him to beat those horses today? I know he was an odds-on shot, but their CVs, I mean, they make impressive reading, don't they?
Exactly.
You've won grade ones on all of them.
Yeah. Look, I suppose they're getting a little bit older, but they're class horses. So for him to go and beat them, and for things to go wrong for him as well and still win, is probably a sign that he's a really good horse, and he'll come on plenty from it as well. So
I'm sure he will. That said, he had to be fit enough today because there didn't look to be any hiding place.
No, we went a good honest gallop the whole way. Sam was very good on Conflated. He was probably jumping slightly left at times. I never really had the opportunity to switch inside him. Sam was very quick to get him back in, so that wasn't really an option, and just the way it worked out then down to the second last, and thankfully we got back up on the right side of it anyway.
And Gordon and the owner Brian Atchison have made no secret of the fact that Cheltenham Gold Cup is the big target for this horse. Jack, you've won it on Minella Indo. Do you think he has all the attributes to go there with a massive share?
Definitely, yeah. I think the 3 1/4 miles obviously would be a massive help to him, and you'd just be hoping you got slow ground really. He loves soft ground, so yeah, hopefully he could be there with a chance.
It's
hopefully.
been some couple of days for you guys. Looking forward to trying to put the icing on what's already a pretty tasty cake with Ashtree Meadow.
Yeah, hopefully. Visionarian has a bit of luck in 2 runner races, so hopefully we don't have that sort of case today now. But Ashtree Meadow, look, he's a horse on the up, so you'd be hoping he could get the job done. Yeah.
Look forward to watching it. Jack, thanks as ever.
Thanks.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.